Yeah, starting lying down on your front. Ooh. Now, I promised Doug that we're not going to stand up, so for the rest of you, you'll be pleased to know that we're going to be basically lying on our front or our back for most of this, because it's hard. Okay, so start by just coming down, hands underneath the chest. Cool. Relax the chin down. We're just going to start with some tailbone tucks. So just imagining tucking your pelvis underneath, engaging the glutes, and relax it off. Tuck the pelvis underneath, engage the glutes, relax it off. Keep the head down so we're not engaging the low back. Tuck underneath, and release. Do 3 more like that, just tucking the pelvis, and release. 2 more, and I'm going to move whatever that thing is in the corner. And bye. Good. Okay. Take a moment there. Just notice how the pelvis is feeling. Notice how the glutes are feeling. Those of you that did Saturday, if you're noting any residual kind of discomfort in the glutes, just be a bit mindful tonight. Make sure you're not overdoing it. I'm trying to move forward a bit. There we go. Okay. Okay. So next we're going to just work on lifting the legs up. So again, keeping yourself down. Engage the legs. So push down with the top of the feet and just lift one leg. Keep the whole leg straight. Use the glute. Bring the leg down. Engage the other leg. Lift. Use the glute. Calm down. Good. Tuck the pelvis underneath. Do the same thing. Lift the leg. And come down. Make sure the pelvis stays tucked. Lift. And come down. Good. 3 more on each side. Move with your own body. But really try and fire up the glute as you lift the leg up. One more each side. Good. Relax. Okay, so I'd like you to think about the abdominals. So whilst we're lying here, instead of just lying and thinking, okay, you can't see what my belly's doing because I'm lying on it, I want you to think about trying to brace the rib cage. So you're going to create a hollow shape. So you're drawing the rib cage in. We've talked about this before. So if this is new for you, Mike, instead of having the ribs kind of loose here, we're thinking about drawing the rib cage in and down. So whilst you're lying on your front, you're doing the same movement. So you're creating that kind of flat spine, drawing the ribs in and down, bracing the abdominals, holding. Let go, relax. Good, so same again, draw the ribs in and down, brace the front body. And relax. Good, 2 more times, brace the front. And relax. Good, and then brace again. Roz, it's a bit more of a contraction. Really think about lifting your abs off the mat. That's it, good. And come down. Good, wiggle out the hips. Okay, so find your way into a tabletop shape. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to warm up the core the way I tend to warm it up every session. So we're going to start by just hovering the knees. So that will look different depending on your body. Option 1 is to just imagine pulling the hands towards the knees and pushing the knees forward towards the hands, and you should feel the abdominals brace. Option 2 is to push down with the top of all 10 toes, lift the knees, and then pull the hands towards the knees, push the knees forward towards the hands and brace. Take the option that works for you. You're either keeping the knees down or you're lifting them up. Really focus on pulling the hands back to the knees and pushing the knees forward, and you should feel that real bracing through the mid-body. When you're ready, we're going to hold for 3 breaths. So either staying here, pushing and pulling, or lifting. You choose. Whenever you're ready. Good, and relax down. Good, 2 more times. Push down with all 10 toes if you're taking the version with the knees down. Pull the hands towards you, push the knees forward. I'm just going to let someone in. Good, and then release. 1 more time, same thing again. Either keep the knees down or lift them up. Pull the hands towards the knees, push the knees forward towards the hands. Brace, 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 and release down. Good, okay. So we're gonna start with the glutes, and then we'll move on to the abs in the middle, like we did last week for those of you that were here. So we're gonna extend the right leg back behind you to begin with. This is where this bracing comes in. Quite often we do this when we kind of just hang out in the low back. I want you to brace, draw the ribs in. Keep the mid back protected, keep the abdominals targeted. Good. Pick up the leg. Bring it out a little bit to the right side. Good. And then bring it up and over and behind you to the left. Good. Up and over, down to the right. Up and over to the left. Good. Up over to the right. Keep the middle body bracing. Good. Up and over. Up and over behind. Keep going. I'm going to do 12 of these. Hopefully starting to feel a little bit of a wake up in the glutes. If you're not, I promise you will soon. I've got a thumbs up from Kaylee. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the leg up behind you. Hold it there. Brace the abdominals. Push down with the hands. Pull the crown of the head forward. Push the heel back. Straighten the leg out. Good. And then do micro circles in one direction. Micro, Kaylee. Slow them down a little bit. That's it. And then go the other way. Keeping that core brace. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bend the knee, bring the leg down. Good. When you're ready, we're going to swap sides. So extending the other leg back. Good. Again, pull the hands towards the knees, brace through the mid body. Lift the leg up, heel presses back. Good. So James, just make sure when you lift the leg that you don't collapse into the low back. Try and pull it up. Yeah, good, nice. Okay. Bring the leg out to the side to start. Good. And then up and over behind. Keeping those hips level. So the glute is the bit that's doing the lifting. Nice, good. Really trying to go all the way up and over, making a full circle. Good, Doug, nice. Just watch you don't lift the left hip as you come. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it out behind. Straighten the leg, push the heel back, brace the mid body. Tiny circles, make them slow. 2, 1, go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring it down. Whee. Okay, so next one, I'd like you to, I'm not sure how to do this without looking inappropriate, so I'll try to do it this way. Send your right leg out to the right side. So you want to keep the hips stacked, so I don't know if you can see my knee. There we go, now you can see my knee behind me. Yeah, so I'm stacked over. Good, okay, so we're going to sink back. Come up, squeeze. Sink back. Come up, squeeze. Sink back, hips go back. Come up, squeeze. Keep a flat back, keep the ribs tight. Back, squeeze, good. 15. 40. Those of you that are really bendy, try not to go lower than 90 degrees with the upper body. Up. 9. You can always keep your hands down if the balance doesn't work for you, and just think about lifting the hips up and tucking them underneath. Good. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Ah, Kaylee's already grabbing onto items. Great. Bring the hands down. Leave the right leg out to the right. I'm going to apologize for what we're about to do because, well, it's not comfortable. Okay, lift the leg up and bring it down. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. If it feels weird on the back foot, you can always tuck the toe underneath to help stabilize. Pick up the leg and down. 10 more. 10. 9. Don't let the hip open. 8. 7. 6. 5. Pull the toes towards the shin. Keep the ankle dorsiflexed. 4. 3. 2. Last one. We're going to hold. Up. Make small circles. Doug, I can see you swearing at me. Go the other way. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Bend the knee. Good. Swap sides. I'm going to turn around because I've got no space on my other side. Okay. Same again. Leg goes out. So, starting, the hands up, ribs drawn in. Good. Hips go back. Come up, squeeze. Seventeen. 16. Excuse my knees. 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. 1. Good. Bring your hands down. We know what's coming. We've got 10 of these. Make sure you brace rib cage in. Good. When you're ready, tuck the other toes underneath if it helps to balance. Pick the leg up out to the side. And down. Up. Down. Pull the toes. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Ready? Lift it up. Hold. Start to make circles. Go the other way. Good. Bend the knee. Good. Take a full minute. warm. Okay, while you guys are drinking and resting, I will show you the next exercise. So, next one we're going to do clams. So we're going to work on abduction. Abducting as in bringing the leg away. So you're going to bring your elbow, not quite yet, you've got time, underneath the shoulder, feet come together. Option one is to stay here, lift the leg up and down repetitively. Option two is to push the hips forward and clam and come down. So you might do one up, one and up, or you might just do the whole lot, pushing the hips forward and clamming. Entirely up to you. See how it feels in your body and your hips, and also don't get too hot. We've got quite a long way to go. So you've got 10 more seconds. So start and set yourself up whichever side you want to start with. Okay. Making sure the elbow is underneath the shoulder, the hand presses down, give you a little bit more support. Take your variation. You can bring the hand onto the top hip if it helps to remind you not to let the hips roll forward and back. Open one, maybe open high two. You choose. Halfway through. 10, 11, 15, 17, 19. Good. When you've done your 20, swap sides. Good. Take 10 seconds. I'm going to run out and grab a towel, sorry, and leave you guys doing these ones. Dripping. When you're ready, sit yourself up on the other side. Okay, you've got 20 to do. I will be straight back. Good, keep going. Once you've done 20, take a 4-minute break. Okay, we're going to do that one again. This time I would suggest putting a band around the knees and take it up a notch. You don't have to, up to you. You've still got about 10 seconds. Okay. Everyone found it up. Great. Kaylee, you couldn't have looked crosser if you tried. Okay.
I'm happy so, really.
Turn the palm down. Make sure you can use it to help you, especially if you're lifting the hips up. Don't try and use all of the weight through the bottom knee. Okay. Hand to the hip. Make sure you're keeping them stacked. When you're ready. halfway through. 7, ouch. 3, 2, 1. Whee. Swap sides. Same again, set yourself up. Palm facing down. Oh, I haven't done this side yet, it's gonna be uncomfortable. Okay, when you're ready, hand onto the waist. 15, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, 2, 1. Take a full minute. You can get rid of your band. Okay, so this time we're going to go for adduction, as in additioning, bringing the legs together. So option 1 is to come onto your side, bring the top leg over. For some of us it doesn't quite get too high, you might be on tiptoes instead, doesn't matter. Again, we're stacking the hips. Don't rush to do this when you've got a while. And you're going to bring the bottom leg off. So you're working your inner thigh. Option 2, if you feel quite comfortable with that one, is to bring the top leg up, bottom leg comes up to meet it. So you're trying to fix top leg, bring the bottom one up and down. So you're trying to get that bottom leg all the way up to the top. Mine, as you can see, does not go anywhere close. I'm working on it. And down. Up and down. You choose which variation. We've got another 10, where are we, 12 seconds. Does anyone need to show both sides again? Both versions? No. No? Okay. So if you're doing the first one, I'd probably suggest coming up a bit higher because it helps with the top knee. If you're doing the other one, come down lower. Beach babe. Okay, when you're ready. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Swap sides. Good. Same again. Take the variation that fits you. Make sure you're bracing hip stacks. Then when you're ready. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, over halfway, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll yourselves over. Okay. We're going to do that again. Okay. So, set yourself up with the variation that suits you. The only way to really make this one harder, by the way, because you're drawing the leg up, pulling it away actually engages the opposite muscle. We don't want to do that. If you have a band around your legs, all you're going to do is wake up your abductors, and we don't want those firing on the adductors. If you want to take it up a notch, bring a ball or something between your legs, so you have to squeeze it together, and then you won't be able to open your legs as wide, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you're wanting to make it harder still, squeeze up, hold, and don't come all the way down. Okay, when you're ready, top leg goes up. Good, lift. 15, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, nice James, 5, 4, 3, 2, this time you gotta hold at the top, squeeze, and drop. Good, okay, stay on this side, hand comes in front. We're gonna lift the top leg up and just make small circles. Good, and then go the other way. Bring the leg down, straight into side kicks. 10, 9, 8, keeping those toes pointing forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, excuse my neighbours, 2, 1. Good, now you can swap sides. Okay, so same again. When you're ready, lift the top leg. Again, if you want to make it harder, just don't let the bottom leg touch the ground. The floor is now lava. When you're ready, up and squeeze down. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, keep the toes flexed. 11, keep the ribs braced. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, squeeze. Hold, 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 and flat. Good. Same again, we're going to straighten the top leg, lift it up slightly, small circles in one direction. I'm hoping everyone else's backside is starting to feel like toast. Go the other way. Good, bring the leg down straight up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a full minute. We're moving on. On to the core work. I genuinely think when I leave this mat, it's going to have my body imprinted on it. Jim, I don't know how you're doing it on carpet.
I've got a fan directly on me though, so it does make it better. But I am melting.
Okay. So, core work. We're going to start with hip dips, coming into a forearm plank. I would suggest interlacing the fingers just to help you brace. Bringing yourself, so shoulders stack over, elbows, heels press back, pelvis tucks underneath. And then just dropping the hips one side to the other. If these don't work, you can do them with the knees down. You can always lift the toes. Same thing, drop either side. We're going to do 20 total, so that's 10 each side. When you lift up, really make sure that you're not coming from here, up and over. Keep yourself level, so we're just tipping each side. Okay, it's a lot of very grumpy faces. When you're ready, brace yourself, elbows underneath shoulders, tuck toes under. Choose your variation, either on the knees, hips up, or full variation. Dropping. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Floor is lava, don't let the hips touch it. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Splat. Good. Take 30 seconds and we'll do that one again. Is Eloise still on birthday celebrations? Does anyone know? Full 2 weeks of partying. Okay, set yourselves up, elbows under shoulders.
She was along on Thursday.
Huh?
She came to Matt's on Thursday.
Oh. Cool. Lift the hips, or keep the knees down, lift the feet. Up to you. 20, 19, floor is lava, don't let the hips completely drop. Ribs in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Splat. Whew, good. Okay. So next one, you're going to come to face up. Possibly the first time so far. Okay. We're going to do Navasana, knees to chest, double knee, which means you have choices. You can keep the feet down, lean back, arms come up, bring one knee in, the other knee in, both knees in. One knee in, the other knee in, both knees in. Try not to lean too far back. Try not to squeeze your chest to the knees. Bring the knees to the chest each time. Option 2, bring the feet up. Send them away, keep the chest lifted. One knee in, the other knee in, both knees in. So the arms stay quite wide. We're going to do 12. So those 3 movements makes up 1. Sorry, not sorry. I'm trying to see everyone. Okay, can everyone find their version of Navasana just so I can have a quick look at form? Good. Good. Nice, good. Yeah, okay, we're all pretty solid on that. Yeah, so just making sure as you get fatigued, the temptation is to collapse into the low back. Keep thinking chest up, even if that means you need to bring the arms lower or if you need to take a hold for the legs, you know, and start to help yourself, that's okay. Just keep the chest up so we're working the right muscles here. Okay, 5 seconds left. I'll do it with you because I feel really mean. It's so hot. Okay, take your variation, bring the arms wide either way. 1, 2, both. 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 Nice, good. 2, both. If you're going to use the hands under the thighs, that's fine, but try not to use the hands to pull the knees in that last bit. Really think about the hip flexors. I'm sorry, Doug, because we've already done these today. 9, 10, 10, 10, 11. You're on your last one. Ooh. Ooh. Take a breather.
I'm feeling that in my lower back. Is there something I'm doing wrong?
It might be that your rib cage is flaring to try and keep the chest up, so try and think about drawing the rib cage in. The other reason is it might be your psoas, so that the hip flexor that we're working is called the psoas, and it actually attaches onto the low back and pulls around into the front. So it could be that it's pulling on the attachment point because your psoas is really short and tight. It depends how you spend your days. If you're spending them sitting or driving, that muscle is quite short anyway. So it could just be that this is over exaggerating that. In which case, keep the feet down, keep the legs a little bit wider, and don't come as close in. You'll still work the muscle without really compressing it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. No worries. Is everyone else okay with this one? Well, okay as in. Okay. Get yourself set back up. One more round of it. Arms wide, chest up. Pick the legs up if you're lifting them. If you're not, don't worry. 1, 2, both. 1, 2, both. 1, 2, both. 1, 2, both. Third of the way through. 1, 2, 1, 2. Final 4. 1. Oh, holy quads. Last one. Oh. Good. Give the legs a bit of a wiggle. Okay, so the next one, again, you guys have got a full minute to rest. I'm going to involve a bit of twisting. So, options. Oh my God. Bend the knees, plant the feet, lift up, twist, twist. We're going to come down, hips up. That was the mat. Sit back up, twist, twist. I'm going to roll back slower. Don't make the noise. Okay. Hips up, come up. This is going to be a laughing stock. You guys have your mics off. That's not fair. Okay, so you are either doing that variation, option 2, you can pick the legs up, so these become a bit more dynamic with the twisting. Roll back, lift. If the roll back and lifting doesn't work for you, instead what I'd like you to do is draw one elbow back, the other elbow back, hands come behind, lift the hips, come back down, come up. Okay, so there's an option hopefully for everyone. Does that cover everyone? Is anyone working with an injury that means they can't do any of those? Nope. Mike, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm just going at my own pace because I'm finding floor work, which in the past 2 weeks what I've been doing, I keep getting dizzy spells, so I don't know why.
With floor work in particular, rather than standing?
Yeah. My blood pressure's fine, but when I do floor work, I just get dizzy spells, so I just have to kind of go at my own pace. Really, it's a bit weird. My blood pressure's fine and everything, so it's just kind of come on the past 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah.
I would probably definitely go and ask someone qualified to.
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if
But
it is now.
yeah.
The only thing I can think of is if your heart is regularly higher than your head, but I can't imagine you'd be doing much of that in a car.
No. I
Right.
do rowing, I do cycling, I do weights, but as soon as I lie down, they start doing floor work. When I get up, I'm literally kind of grabbing hold of the fireplace. Yeah.
Definitely go at your own pace.
Yeah.
All right. Right, the rest of you, when you're ready, farting Matt Ahoy. It is not me. I'm just saying that again. Either keep the legs down, yoink, yoink, hips up, pick them up, yoink, yoink, roll back, lift up. Take what works for you when you're ready. Straight back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway. Remember, you can always change whichever one you're doing if it doesn't fit. Bring the feet down. Two more. Ooh. Take a minito. Rehydrate. I'm not seeing many of you drinking water. Drink, drink, drink. Okay, you'll be pleased to know we have got, where are we? 4 exercises left and we're done. Okay, set yourself back up. Take the variation that suits you. I'm keeping my feet down because my psoas is on fire. Okay, whenever you're ready. Good. Nice, Doug. Good, Gemma. Nice, Rose. Good variation. Good. Nice, Nick. Good. Once you've got to 12, take a rest. Whee. Oh, I loved watching everyone's final one. Everyone did a hip raise and then splatted on the floor. Okay, so next one. I'll show you the options. You've got a full minute. Feet down. Option 1, lift the chest, just hinge side to side, like this. Really thinking about crunching at the side body if you can. Option 2, keep the lower back down, upper chest lifts, hinge from side to side. If you feel that too much in your neck, which I do because I don't have any muscles at the front, they got cut, bring the hands behind the head. Keep the rib cage drawing in, legs extend, and think elbow to the side instead. Makes it a little bit harder because you tend to wobble a bit more side to side rather than actually using your obliques. Take the version that works for you. Does that not work for anyone? No, we're okay. Okay, another 10 seconds. When you're ready, making sure whichever variation you're taking that the rib cage is braced, lift the head, get yourself ready, palms face up in either case, unless you're bringing the hands behind the head, and start to move. We're going to go for 30 seconds. Keep going, last 10 seconds. 9, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, come down. Good. You can choose. If you didn't feel a huge amount going on with that one, you're welcome to come onto the forearms and do the hip dips again. You're working the same muscle group there. Or you can also take the more advanced variation, lifting the legs off the mat. Take the version that fits you. When you're ready, ribs draw in, lift up. And go for 30. Try and get the chest as high as you can. Last 5 seconds. And 1 splat. Good. Okay. Last exercise. Find your way into a plank. Well, last ab exercise. So you can do this in a tabletop if plank doesn't feel right for you for any reason, for your wrists, elbows, or shoulders. I'll show you both. So we are going to do a variation of a mountain climber. So you're going to bring the knee forward, drop it down behind the wrist. You can, option very, very 1, foot stays down in a tabletop, we pick the knee up and bring it down. So we're keeping the knee against the arm, picking it up and down. Option 2, you're in a tabletop, you pick the whole leg up and bring it down. Same goes, in a plank, you might come here, lift the knee, slide it down. Option 2 in that one, pick it all the way up and bring it all the way down. We're going to do 10 on each side. Times 2 sets. So, when you're ready, choose a variation. By all means, have a play for a second first and just figure out which one is going to feel better for you. So you're either in a tabletop or you're in a plank. First variation, foot stays down, knee slides up, the forearm as high as you can get it and bring it back down. Option 2, pick up the whole leg and back down. Try not to let the knee leave the back of the arm, whichever variation you're doing. When you're ready, bring the leg forward, bring it behind the wrist, and then lift it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Whee. Swap sides. Again, choose your variation. Bring the knee behind the wrist when you're ready to start. Good, and then lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Shake out the wrists. Okay, is everyone all right with that? We're going to do one more round of it. Or does anyone prefer something different? And a nap is not different. Doug, do you want a different exercise? No, okay. You were going for the nap. Okay. Oh, I got forearm pump off that one. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, when you're ready, set yourself back up. Choose your variation, plank or tabletop. Bring the knee forward once you're ready, so I know that you're ready. Good, spread the fingers wide. Make sure the fingers are really actively pulling in towards the palm as always. Knuckles are down. Good, and then lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, go higher, 1. Swap sides. Try and get that knee as high up as you can on the back of that arm. It's your last ab work. Okay, when you're ready, lifting up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knee higher, 1, splat down. Good, shake them off. Okay, last exercise, because we've probably all forgotten about the glutes that we started with. We're gonna, maybe not. We're gonna finish with a quick burnout, so we'll do what we did last week. 30 seconds of donkey kicks, 30 seconds of abductions, both sides. I will time, I promise. Mainly because I don't want to do it for a minute longer either. Okay. When you're ready, set yourself up. Make sure with the donkey kicks that you start about here and you only go as high as you can before this starts happening. This is not a donkey kick. This is a donkey kick. Okay, so there's no twerking, scoop. Okay, when you're ready, get yourself up and go. 30 seconds. Heel presses up. Keep going, halfway through. Everyone has forgotten about the glutes. There they are. Get that heel a little bit higher if you can. Keep the ribs in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee down, straight out to the side. Keep the toes flexed. Keep the rib cage in. Good, last 10 seconds. Get that leg as high as you can. And down. Whee. Good. If you need to shake out the wrists, shake them out. Okay, Set yourself back up. So another 10 seconds. When you're ready, start to draw the other leg up. Again, brace through the mid-body. And go. Heel lifts. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Straight out to the side. I think everyone needed goggles today. Last 10 seconds. Get that leg up. Don't slow down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Voila.
I'm on my fourth headband, that's all.
That is a very clever idea.
I need to put the shit on quick watch.
Headbands and sweatbands around the wrist, they look good as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Ross is going for a full-on rub down. I like it. Okay. Find your way into a lunge. We're going to stretch out that psoas that we've done quite a lot of work on. Sink the hips forward. And try and think about tucking the pelvis underneath slightly. Oh my God, sorry, excuse my neighbour. Start to notice the breath. Try and take bigger breath cycles. Really breathe out through the mouth as you exhale. Good, and then slowly come out of it and swap sides. Sinking yourself forward. Making sure the hips are square as much as you can. Gemma, you are definitely bending that. Shuffle that front foot further forward. Keep exhaling out through the mouth. Let the heart rate slowly start to come down. Good. And then gently come out of it. Good. Come to sit down. Bring the hands behind you to begin with. Walk the feet away. Just stretch out the abs. Just think about pushing your bum down into the mat. Pull the shoulders back. Stretch out the front body. Take 2 more full breaths. Sorry, excuse my bent elbows. Good. Okay. Keeping this self lean back, bring your left ankle onto your right thigh above the knee. Good. Pull the right toes up. Turn the hands away from the body and start to walk the chest up towards that framework. Good. If you're not feeling much of anything, you're welcome to bring your right foot closer, but keep the spine long. Don't round back to avoid it. Keep lifting up into it. Keep trying to push that left knee out. Or right knee if you went the other way. Good. Slowly lean back. Swap sides. Toes pull towards you. Shrink it if you need to. And then push with the hands. Lift up. Keep trying to send that knee out and down away from you. Lift the chest a little bit higher. Good, and release. Release the leg. Walk them wide and just drop them from side to side. Let go of any tension you got in your lower back. Good. You guys are done. Just give the wrists a bit of a shake out. Make sure they're not too cramped up.